So, hi everyone. It's nice to see you. Um, Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. So, I wanted to just do some clarification on the body scan and talk about the reasons that it is of such benefit for me, in particular, when I've had a long, busy day. When I go through this scan of my body, I see where I'm holding tension, and I can just often it releases on its own. But there's another part where we're looking at how pain and tension affects us in our body. So it may seem counterintuitive or even scary to bring a focused intention to the body and its sensations when we're feeling pain. And isn't it normal and natural to want to escape or distract ourselves from pain? So, I mean, the question is, why would you want to bring awareness or to discomfort when it seems like the better to run away from it or get rid of it? So, if we don't know where we're holding pain and tension in the body, we may increase it inadvertently. And this is where mindfulness comes in. This mindfulness of our body, when we're scanning it, we become aware of what's going on in the body. And usually, when we feel pain, we have a tendency to clench and get tight around it. And this can make the physical pain increase. And then we react to that, and that leads to increased pain, increased anger, fear, sadness, and confusion. So getting right around the pain further constricts the muscles and restricts the blood flow. So when we get tight, it increases the possibility of having spasms and therefore increasing the pain and even making it move to other parts of the body. So you may find that when you're constricted, it's not just around the painful area, but it can run up your spine and into your head or just go throughout your body. So the body scan allows us to reorient our relationship toward living and working with tension and pain. So we're re-educating ourselves about pain by distinguishing between physical sensations and mental and emotional feelings. So when you begin to recognize strong sensations in the body as just physical sensations, then you are less likely to attach stories to it, our habitual tendencies of viewing that physical tension with fear or anger and a tightening or a grasping after or an aversion to. So living with physical pain can be really difficult, and it can cause high levels of anxiety or stress. So it's really important for us to learn skills to cope with the pain and learn to reduce it. So once you become aware of how you hold pain in your body, you can start figuring out how best to work with it. For example, if you have lower back pain, using the body scan to discover that the tension and tightness expands up to the top of the head, and that your entire body is constricted in a massive pain, is a really brilliant awareness and mindfulness. So there's a need for being aware and asking yourself, is there a need for extra tension and tightness below the low back area, beyond the low back area? The truth is you're probably exacerbating your pain by holding it in the muscular skeletal system. So how do we deal with this extension area of constricted tension and pain? Mindfulness awareness, that is how. It will allow you to see where you're holding unnecessary tension, and it will help you soften and possibly release the tension in the areas where there's no pain at all, or that's not really the root of the pain. So mindfulness also teaches us that if you can't release the tension, you just practice riding its waves, just observing them, letting them be, and allowing them to ripple wherever they need to go. Just watching the ripples in the pond extend out farther and farther, and you can give space to sensations and let them go wherever they need to go. Learning to be with pain may feel counterintuitive, but it is a fundamental step in healing. So rather than investing your energy in fighting or resisting pain, learning to go with it. So this ancient wisdom goes back to the Buddha, who taught that whatever and whenever there is resistance to what is, there is suffering. So that will be the end of today's session. I hope this is helpful. And maybe after listening to this, you can go back and practice the body scan again. And I hope you have a lovely day or a lovely sleep. And I hope you find that relaxing your bodily sensations helps you sleep better. So let's just dedicate this, that whatever release of tension and pain that we experience, that others will receive that blessing as well. So good night.